Happy New Year, Ravensport. It is a chilly day out today. The high will be a 47 with a low of 29. So if you're going out, make sure to bring a jacket. You're listening to WRPE 880 Talk Radio. I'm Jackie Towner.
And I'm Heather Williams. And you're listening to the Towner Hour.
And we'll be with you for your lunch hour. So if you're looking for a great place to eat today, I would suggest none other than Claire's Cafe, right off of Main Street. Fresh baked biscuits, exquisite sandwiches, and some of the best eats in town. Whether you're a lifelong resident or just passing through, Claire's is timeless.
Now, for those of you just tuning in, I can assure you that we don't have some sort of paid promotion going on with Claire's. Jackie is just a fan, and a regular. Most nights you can find him there enjoying dinner, and I'll admit, they do have some of the best cakes in town.
This is true. Well, they've done right by me anyway. So, before we move on with the show, I think it's best we discuss the so-called elephant in the room.
Oh, God.
As many of you know, right at the end of the holiday season, our dear friend and producer Dale Renby retired, leaving WRPE after 23 years with the station.
And 6 of those at the Towner Hour.
So, for about a month before he retired, Dale took up an apprentice of sorts.
Oh my God.
Someone who had an interest in coming to work in our little station, a person with dreams of one day running their own show here on WRPE. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Jay Coleman.
Hello, Ravensport?
Jay, we've got dead air.
Hi, I'm Jay Coleman. I just started here at the Towner Hour. They were kind enough to give me a job as producer, and I'm looking forward to everything that lies ahead.
Well, we're glad to have you. And speaking of what lies ahead, WRPE has insisted that with the start of the new year, we begin doing new theme shows.
And, as much as I fought against them before, it's a format the entire station's shifting to, so, well, here it goes. Today we're talking about resolutions.
It's a little trite.
Yeah, a little bit.
However, I think we can put our own spin on it. Tell us what you have planned this year, what goals you're looking to accomplish. Where do you see yourselves this time next year? You all know the number, 207-387-0850. Give us a call, and Jay here will put you through.
You're gonna do fine, kid. Personally, I'd like to see all of us back here this time next year. Jay is a masterful producer, and me and Heather still sitting in these chairs talking with all of you wonderful people out here in this foggy little town.
I couldn't ask for any better. Jay, do you have an answer for that question?
No, but what I do have is a caller.
Oh, well, what do we got?
We have a Detective Mackle from the Ravensport Police Department.
Detective Mackle, you're live with the Towner Hour. Are you calling in about today's team of resolutions, or are you calling in...
Afraid not. Captain Hale wanted me to get in touch with you all. When does your show end?
Well, we're usually on for the next hour before we go to the news, and then we come back for a second broadcast after dinner tonight. I'm sorry, is something wrong?
I'm not sure it's something I'm allowed to speak about on air. None of you are in trouble. We're just hoping to ask you all some questions. Maybe get a copy of last month's tape from the station manager.
Questions about what?
How often would you all say you were in contact with Jacob Whitten?
That creepy web show guy?
Haunted Hangout.
What?
The show, it's called Haunted Hangout.
Not that guy.
Detective Mackle, what did you want to ask us about Jacob?
He's missing.
What?
Since when?
We aren't entirely sure. His sister was the one that reported him missing. She hadn't heard from him in about a week. As far as we know, you all were the last ones to speak to him.
I was wondering what was going on with that. He's usually pretty solid about when he posts.
You watch his show?
Sometimes, yeah.
What do you need us to do, Detective?
Just come on down to the station, and when you get here, let them know you're the people from the Towner Hour. We'll get your statements, and then you'll be good to go.
No problem. We'll be down there as soon as we're off the air.
Sounds good to me. I'll see y'all down here.
Thank you for your time, Detective. Not to speak ill of anyone missing, but I always knew Jacob would get himself into something like this.
Jackie.
He's always going to the most desolate, most creepy places you can imagine looking for spirits and stuff, man. Something was bound to happen to him.
We don't know if anything has. We don't have all the details yet. So let's just not say anything about him until we have all the facts, okay?
He's a good guy. I hope nothing's happened to him.
Jay, you said you watched his show?
Yeah, it's a lot of footage of him stumbling around the dark, trying to see stuff people can only imagine. but he does get some convincing stuff.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, there was this thing going around his house at night one time. Some sort of creature. He got that on camera. Kinda. But he's been looking into all kinds of things. Ghosts, monsters, skinwalkers. If it's creepy, he's going to try to find it.
Asking for trouble is more like it.
Jackie.
Yeah, I know. Tell you what. Let's take a commercial break, and then we'll come back with all of your responses to resolutions. Hey there, Jackie Towner here. If you're listening to one of our previous broadcasts online and you like what you hear, please subscribe. And if you feel like leaving us a like or a review, I know that Jay will be more than happy to take a look at all of them. Thanks for listening to us here at WRPE 880 AM.